Eiichiro Oda is a misandrist. He killed all the male Vegapunks. Apparently, the Gorosei like women with shorts. They prefer York over Atlas and Lilith. So basically, the Gorosei are perverted old fools who drool over young myths. The punk record is an asset. It's a massive collection of knowledge. The tree of knowledge is no more, but we have punk records. The government wants to keep it and use it to their advantage. All the Vegapunk satellites can have access to this library. The government doesn't want Lilith and Atlas to use these punk records anymore. They want to eliminate them. If they destroy punk records, it would be a massive loss for them. They want to use it exclusively through York. However, things will not go according to their plan. The Straw Hats will have Lilith with them, and perhaps Blackbeard pirates will abduct Atlas at some point. Previously, Vegapunk broadcasted his pre-recorded message to the entire world. We found 3 important points from it: Joy Boy and the ancient weapon, the sinking of the world, and the wheel update. We already have Joy Boy among us, or should I put it, Joy Boy's successor. The previous awakened user of Nika's devil fruit was Joy Boy. I think Joy Boy was just an alias, same as Straw Hat to Luffy. Even though Luffy shares some phenotypic similarities with Garp and Dragon, what if he's Dragon's adoptive son? It's not impossible, right? Then Luffy and Joy Boy might have the same family name. But I doubt Oda would do this kind of thing at this point of the story. Anyway, we have already seen 2 of the ancient weapons, Poseidon and perhaps Uranus. Pluton is said to be buried under Wano. Perhaps the sinking of the world has something to do with the national treasure of Marijoa. They know the world is gonna sink, that's why they moved to Marijoa 800 years ago. It kind of reminds us of biblical Noah's story. No matter how high you climb, the water will get you. Only Noah's Ark can save you. The ship, A Promise of Fishman Island, will play a major role in this point. Now, when Vegapunk wanted to explore the Wheel of D, the transmission got cut off. He wanted to reveal the Wheel of D. The Gorosei were afraid of this revelation more than anything. Before the Straw Hats even landed on Egg Island, Shaka contacted Dragon. He revealed something to him. I think he told him about the Wheel of D. He might have also told him how to get access to the information of Punk records. The people around the world speculate that the Straw Hats have something to do with Vegapunk's death. After all, they're the pirates. They're vile, cruel, and notorious. On the other hand, the government is kind, caring, and just. The Revolutionary Army is a menace. Big News Morgans might blame the Straw Hats for Vegapunk's death, and the Revolutionary Army for the obliteration of Lulusia Kingdom. After all, Sabo was there during the incident. Some of the Marines of Intel Department will corroborate this fact. Throughout the entire series, we have seen Warkari sitting in the middle position. Perhaps he is the leader of the Gorosei. As the leader, he carried the responsibility to take out Metal Giant. He was the one who dealt the final blow and ended the broadcast. But things are looking more threatening than ever. Luffy and Bonney are finally on board on Giant's ship. Bonney used her Devil Fruit ability on Doll and Bluegrass and altered their age. Doll feels humiliated, whereas Bluegrass is elated. Bonnie's comment was surprising. "You Marines are going to be in trouble for letting me get away." Was she referring to getting control over the Pacifista and Seraphims, or something else entirely? I mean, the Devil Fruit project she was part of when she was on Marijoa. If it is true, then this is massive, because the kind of transformation her Devil Fruit can do is even more ridiculous than Nika's fruit. Luffy feels amused at the sheer size of the ship. He's playing around with the giants. But Marcus Mars is not in the mood to play. He's here to eliminate everyone, including the Marines. He wants to drown the giants, the Straw Hats, and Bonney. But Luffy used his awakening power and stressed the seawater with his rubber property. People assume that it was an earthquake. When Luffy transformed into his Gear 5 mode, Metal Giant recovered its lost vigor. It is planning to shoot his final attack on the Gorosei, especially on Mars and Warkari. Luffy urged Bonney to transform into Gear 5 version of Bonney. This is the most ridiculous part of the chapter. Shockingly enough, she managed to become female Nika. I think she can only transform her outer appearance like Nika, but she doesn't have the stretching power of rubber. The both are going to pull Marcus Mars and smash him into the sea water. They're going to drown him deep into the sea. By the way, do you think meat has something to do with Nika's transformation? I mean, they both love meat, right? Don't forget to share your opinion in the comment down below.